Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got another new video for you guys today. If you guys saw my last two videos, we reacted to another YouTuber who was very much talking about mental health of characters. There's one more YouTuber I want to introduce you guys to that I definitely think deserves your support. This guy, his name is C7L. I don't know if that's C7L. I don't know if that's supposed to be like an acronym for something, but this guy makes motivational videos, and he's basically talking about his transformation and how he's trying to get you to, work on yourself. And whenever I'm feeling like I don't have the motivation and don't really want to work on myself, I watch one of this guy's videos, and it really, really helps me keep myself going. He says some things that really help, and I figured we'd react to his new video because he just came out with one literally, it says 20 hours ago from the time of recording this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Of course, support C7L. But enough from me. Let's jump in and check it out. So cool thing about this guy's videos and why it fits very well, he combines clips from videos online as well as different anime, and he makes some amazing stuff. So if you feel like you're lacking motivation and are wondering how you should start working on yourself, check this guy's videos out. The video is not super long, it's only 10 minutes, so this won't be too long, but I'm going to throw in some of my own commentary in there, along with some of my thoughts, my experiences. Let's keep going.
Most people have two lives, the lives we are living and the lives we are capable of living. When are we going to stop procrastinating life? We need to stop waiting for life to happen to us and instead let life happen for us.
Bro, what are you doing with your life, bro?
See, this transformation is personal.
What do you, I thought you said you want to be a great. I thought you said you want to be the best.
We are tired of the excuses.
But you don't act like you don't move like it. You wake up late, you sleep late, you don't study, you don't work out, you don't want this. And no one's going to feel sorry for you when you don't get it. That's your problem.
First off, it's a little aggressive, but it's because it's how he would talk to himself. If you guys had watched the two videos I came out with the last 2 days, one thing I talked about was working out, and how a lot of people say if a way to start improving your mental health is start working out, build a routine. It really does help. The feeling you get after finishing a workout is a way to start generating dopamine. It's a way to start feeling good about yourself. It's also, if you can push through a workout even when you absolutely don't feel like it, it gives you a really, really good sense of accomplishment. The end of last week, the month, all of it just kind of really weighed on me, and I didn't even want to be doing anything. I still forced myself to work out just because I didn't want to give up on my body, and I ended up starting to feel a lot better. It helps with, your self-image because you're building muscle, you're changing the way your body is, and it's just, if you can push through the suck, a lot of things seem so much easier. And what he's saying here is, you could say you want to do all these things, but until you get up and start doing them, it's just talk. And I was one who did a lot of that. I have friends who still do a lot of that, where they see me making videos, they see me doing YouTube, they see me doing Twitch, and they're like, yeah, I want to do that too, and then they never do it.
Tired of falling short of our potential and tired of letting ourselves down.
I don't want to be this way. I want to get out of this.
We are finished holding ourselves back.
I'm going to get on the path of success. I don't care how long that road is. I'm going to see it through no matter what.
Now is our time to truly start attacking life with everything we've got.
What have you got to lose?
You say you're going to do it. You commit to it.
Because this is going to be the greatest transformation of our lives. And how are we going to do it? By upgrading ourselves.
If everybody who's at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as, I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action. It makes you a much more dangerous person.
Stop looking for distractions. Put this video full screen and give me your full attention. If you do that, I promise you will obtain the knowledge required to truly pause.
I promise it's not just saying get up and do it. He does actually give advice. The hardest thing for me was, as much as I wanted to make changes, I wasn't just stuck in my routine, I was stuck in my situation. Like, I was making just enough money to be able to afford my bills, to be able to make sure my family was taken care of. And on paper, that sounds great, but you're working to survive is not a way to live. I never had anything to show for it. Christmas came, and I couldn't get my kids a single Christmas present. Do you have any idea how that feels as a parent? To know that you can't buy any of your loved ones a single thing? If it weren't for my girl and how much of a wonderful person she is, my family wouldn't have had a Christmas. And that breaks my heart because I've been at my job for well over a decade and I have nothing to show for it. And that caused me to become so depressed, and I felt like I couldn't do anything about it because there's not a whole lot of great jobs in my area. And not only was this one stable, it was consistent. But I had to make a change. I had to get out of my comfort zone. And he'll talk about that as we keep going with the video.
Positively change the entire course of your life. You ready? Become a man of action. If I were to summarize the habits of successful people into one phrase, it's this. Successful people start before they are ready. Understand the cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. To transform your life, you need to stop talking about your goals and instead take action on them. When you are constantly talking about your goals, your brain releases the same dopamine you get from actually accomplishing the goal. From the summer of 2020 up until a few months ago, I was constantly telling my close friends that I was going to make it on YouTube. I told them how this would be the month I stopped procrastinating, destroyed my bad habits, and executed my goals. Sadly, I would fail every time. By telling them this, not only was I constantly feeding myself dopamine I hadn't earned, but I would also let them down by breaking the promises I had made to them about how I was finally going to be committed to my goals this year.
Ain't no such thing as a perfect time. The time is right now and you're blowing it. You know when people would kill to have your opportunity and you just letting it slip away? Why are you acting like you deserve this? You don't deserve this. People want what you got.
But fast forward to September 2023, I decided it was time for me to go ghost mode and grind, with a trust in God that it would all work out. And well, it's one of the first steps required to fully transform your life. I'm not saying to completely quit socializing, but get your priorities straight. You need time alone to truly focus on your goals. Dedicate a few months to truly lock in, to truly attack these goals.
This is what I'm trying to do now. Am I going to make it on Twitch and YouTube? I have no fucking idea. But it was always in the back of my head to try. I had talked it up. You guys have seen I've put out YouTube videos damn near daily for the last year. But you could, if you guys go look at one of my videos now to one of my videos even 4 or 5 months ago, the quality is very different. The effort, the energy I have is because I'm trying to make a change. I actually cut my hours at my regular job to put more effort into this, more effort into you guys. And I had to take the chance. I don't know if it's going to work out, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, at least I know I tried. Because where I was before, I was miserable and couldn't even get into my mind to really give it a shot. So again, you guys enjoy this. I appreciate all your support. You guys are dope. Let us continue.
In your grinding stage, like that hunger is different. It's about if you can maintain it or not.
And remember to not feel anxious when attacking your goals,
because
God is by your side and will carry your burdens. I found this period to be life-changing, and it made me understand that it doesn't take long to fully transform your life. Just under 6 months ago, I had 400 subscribers. I was constantly broke and I was incredibly indisciplined. The thought of doing any hard work terrified me. I was stuck in around 450 subscribers for more than a year, and every time I uploaded, I would constantly lose subscribers. But when I truly decided I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and went on this intense period of attacking my goals, I've had the greatest transformation of my life. And I can't even recognize the guy I was before. During this period, it is essential that you work out consistently.
Consistency, man. That's the name.
Alright, I'm gonna add a little something into this. I'll be right back. Y'all.
Channel, here with another reaction for you.
Look at me. This was 2 years ago. That's not that long ago.
You guys, this time we've got.
But I look crazy. Like, and y'all have stuck with me through all of this. Like, yeah, I had weight loss surgery, but I had to put in the work. Like, not to brag, but weight loss surgery doesn't give you this. Like, this was hard work. I may have lost a lot of fat, but I worked out consistently to be able to not just lose the weight, but also better myself. I drink a lot of protein. The consistency helps you improve. Like, I look back at this, and it scares me to realize how much I've changed. Like, I make the joke, but I was like dying. Like, between, like, I had crashed my car because of being so tired, because just moving around made me exhausted. It's just, I knew I had to make a change.
In the game, bro. If you keep going every single day and don't stop, your competition will fall off.
I can't.
That's a big thing too, because not everybody can do that. Not everybody can push themselves to make a change every single day. Just being the consistency already puts you ahead of so many other people.
Explain to you enough how much this will transform you. Yes, there are so many physical benefits, and that's great, but what's better is the mental benefits. When you work out every day, you grow your discipline muscle. Working out every day has caused me to be so much more disciplined in everything I do, and I truly don't think I would be as far as I am without it. Now I think, if I'm disciplined enough to go to the gym, why would I not be disciplined in my other tasks? Why would I let that discipline suddenly slip? See, it starts to build momentum throughout your life. Working out consistently gives you a sense of ease in your mind. It stops you from overthinking because you've released all the unwanted tension you were holding. You release healthy dopamine that you've earned, and you build immense confidence in yourself because you are consistently showing up for yourself day after day, and you are keeping the promises you made to yourself. After an intense workout, life is just so much easier because you realize you have overcame such a difficult obstacle, and the rest of your tasks pale in comparison, so they become easy to complete. And yes,
that's a big thing. You already pushed through a shitty workout. The rest of your day is just cake. Like, I just did a workout today that had me doing dumbbell chest presses with 42-pound dumbbells, which isn't a whole lot. But it was multiple sets. I want to say it was 3 sets, and I ended up doing like 20 reps per, and it gives you like a time limit because I have like an at-home workout plan. And by the end of it, I was hurting. That last set, I had to like really work to squeeze it out. But then from there, I'm sitting at a computer for most of the day. My job requires me to pick up boxes and walk around. It's like, after doing a workout that really caused me physical pain, the rest of the day was just cake.
I understand it's hard to build the momentum to work out every day at first, but after 2 weeks it will feel so much easier. And
not even every day. Like, I work out every other day. I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And as long as you can be consistent and get yourself moving, even the days you really don't feel like it, like, I've made excuses on even during my transformation where I was just like, I don't want to work out today, and I end up not working out. And then before you know it, you just lose out on your schedule, and one day turns into 3 days that you didn't work out. Now you didn't work out a whole week. And then next time you try to get back into it, it's that much harder. Like, I'm not going to lie, I went a month without working out. And when I tried to get back into it, I was sore for days. And it killed my motivation to want to keep working out. But once you can get back into it and get that consistency, it doesn't have to be every day, like he's saying. I mean, his message is true. But just being able to force yourself to keep going, to push yourself, even when it absolutely sucks and you don't want to do it, that is going to change the way you look at a lot of things.
That will just become a habit for you. Huberman says, if you work out at the same time for 3 or 4 days in a row, your body begins to build an anticipatory circuit, resulting in you having an energy increase a few minutes before you work out. This means that if you want to become a morning person, work out at the same time in the morning for a few days in a row, and then your body will start providing you with this energy boost each morning before you work out, resulting in you becoming a morning person. We need to hold the mindset that we are disciplined men, and completing hard tasks is what we do. We complete hard tasks because that is where our character grows. Right now, destroy the negative beliefs you are holding about yourself. Stop thinking you aren't capable of succeeding at that goal, and stop thinking stupid thoughts like, I'm not good enough and I can't do it, because there is literally zero benefit to thinking those thoughts. Instead, fill your mind with positive, reaffirming thoughts. Visualize the life you want to acquire. I used to overthink all the time about, what if I never make it? What if I fail? What if something bad happens? But now when I recognize a negative thought I don't want...
In my case, it's like, what's the point? I used to think, what's the point? Nobody cares. Nobody cares what I have to say. Nobody cares what I think. And this is the reason I come to this guy's channel. This is the stuff I need to hear to keep myself going every day.
I take a deep breath, or I stop and think nothing at all for a few seconds, and then I switch my thinking to a positive affirmation of myself in my mind. Remember, you don't need to feed into your negative thoughts, and understand that God has got you, so there's no need to stress. To have the greatest transformation of your life, you need to set yourself a goal, work towards it, and hold a clear picture of it in your mind. Everyone's goals are going to be different. My goal is to grow this YouTube channel, and this passage from Earl Nightingale has shown me how to really attack my goals. He says, a ship would never leave a harbour if it did not have a destination.
If you were to climb to the navigation bridge and ask the captain the name and location of his next port of call, he would tell you immediately. There's not the slightest doubt in his mind. Can you tell anyone your destination just as quickly and in one sentence?
Going on a journey without knowing where you want to go is basically what he's saying.
Only one port at a time. He knows that it's impossible to arrive
what you
at two.
want.
He also knows that his destination will be invisible.
Decide what you want, what your destination is, and then figure out how to get there. Like, I'll wait till the video's done. I got
for fully
one more thing to talk
99%
about.
of his voyage, but he knows it's there, and that he'll reach it if he will just keep doing certain things a certain way every day. One fine morning, his destination will appear on the horizon. He'll sail into port, his voyage successfully completed. When his business has been accomplished, he'll then sail to another predetermined port of call, and this will take him and his ship from one success to another for the rest of both of their lives, while understanding that he can reach only one port at a time. The owner of a ship can, in the short space of a very few years, reach hundreds of ports successfully. There'll be problems, lots of them, but they'll be solved, and the ship will steam its solitary course over the deep oceans of the world, devoting its life to accomplishing its mission. Men and women who follow this sensible, obvious, and meaningful way of life will do the same.
Another hack to transforming your life, and potentially the most important, is to program your mind for success. Take a look at your mental diet. Are you feeding your mind the correct nutrients in the form of information? Are you surrounding yourself with people who are making you better? Or are you filling your mind with garbage? Garbage entertainment, degenerate lyrics from songs, and negative beliefs from the people around you. Realize that what we think about is what we become. Our thoughts become our feelings, and our feelings become our actions. So start feeding your mind positive information that brings you closer towards your goals.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was gonna save it for the end of the video, but I'm gonna talk about it now because this is a perfect segue into it. What got me really moving, no bull, was Blue Lock, the anime. Blue Lock's whole message about, you know, feeding your ego, building up your ego, becoming an egoist. Granted, you gotta dial it down. Anime is an over-dramatization of real life. We want to bring it down to, you know, real specifications. You have to be your own hype man, is how I ended up taking it. Well, when it comes to YouTube, Twitch, you hear a lot of the same advice from creators. You know, find your niche, stick to it, build your audience. I tried that on YouTube. I started off just nerdcore, and it worked. You know, I was building my little community. The first few of you guys started joining, but I have so many interests: anime, music, video games, card games. Now we're doing, motivational videos. There's so much stuff I want to talk about. So many things I want to bring to you guys. I couldn't just leave it to one subject. That's why I decided I want to be a variety content creator. I want to be a variety streamer. Is it going to make my journey harder? Yes, because I'm not going to be able to have one dedicated audience. But this is what I want to do, and I believe I can do it. This is me feeding my ego. This is what I want, and this is what I'm going for. And Blue Luck's idea of feeding into that really spoke to me. And I've watched a million videos of people breaking it down and like how you can apply it to your own life, and it really works. And it's what got my motivation like spiked up, and what's got me going. It's what started me like coming up with the plans of what I want to do, to start doing. Once I got the means, once I had like no bull, one stroke of luck, my plans all went into motion, and I'm still continuing to feed that mind state. And that's what he's talking about. Getting yourself into the positive mind state to keep on pushing. Teaching yourself new things. I've learned so many new skills with editing software, with OBS. Like I had to figure out how to put this whole layout together. Like it's been such a busy last like month and a half, but I've loved every second of it.
Start consuming information from people you want to be like. We need to start consuming content we want to consume, not what we are fed on algorithms like TikTok and Instagram, which goals are to keep us hooked for as long as possible. If you clean your mental diet, you will change your life. Only these last few months I've realized the true power of the statement, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Really think to yourself, why are you continuing to hang around people who are lazy and constantly drag you down with their negative beliefs? Continuing to hang around these people is going to really hold you back. But on the other hand, if you surround yourself with winners, people who have great ambitions and push you to be better, I'm not even kidding when I say it will revolutionize your life. It is a complete productivity hack. Their positive mental attitudes rub off on you, and you become more ambitious. It ensures you keep yourself accountable, because you will see them achieving their goals, and it will inspire you to do the same. It's a win-win for everyone. Lastly, consistency is the final key required to becoming unrecognizable.
It's absolutely
What's better, working out for 2 hours every day for a month, or working out for 30 minutes every day for a year? I'm not saying you do this, but I'm using this analogy to show you how being consistent with your goals compounds for greater successes. Transforming yourself is a marathon, not a sprint. You finish the marathon by continuous running, not through one big burst. Through hard work we grow. Peace.
Fantastic video. Again, guys, that was C7L with one of his motivational videos on how to improve yourself and improve your life. He has a whole bunch of them, and you know what? They work. One that I really like that you guys can check out for yourselves. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. Oh, your old one. That one really spoke to me. And he does a lot with solo leveling. And considering solo leveling is really popular right now, it actually made a lot of sense, the stuff he was talking about. And he's talking about Jinu's transformation. But, of course, support him. Go like his videos. Let me know what you guys thought of this. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content and want to see me react to more stuff like this, give you guys what I've done with my mental state to try and improve and move myself forward. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know how you guys felt about my change, having seen it now that you guys saw the little clip, the little bit I put in here. Looking back at that video and seeing myself 2 years ago, like, it's crazy to me. But as always, if you guys want to check me out on social media, those links will be down below. That is it for me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.